YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style back in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? I said, okay, I can at least keep up with a daily message, a daily general. I mean, at this point, y'all, because my schedule has been so crazy. But thank you to all my subscribers who haven't abandoned me, because I'm not on here all the time. Thank you, thank you. So, as y'all can see, look, my table's back to being dirty. But this was the last message that I pulled, and I just kind of ran out on the message yesterday. Didn't even tell nobody that I guess the last two cards that I was pulling was the closing message. But the last two cards that came out was not the right time and hard to read. And you hear the song that I walked in on, right? You can find a better love. You can. Because Spirit said this person is hard to read. Who's still in your energy? Somebody who's been trying to manifest you by doing magic. Yeah, I know it's been coming out, right? We've been finding out that somebody is having this tower moment here with the Lego block castle looking like it's exploding from the inside. So wouldn't that be imploding? Hey, it's all of the above, right? They imploding and exploding right now because things are not working out as planned for somebody. Yeah. Y'all, before I even get into it, I said, let me take a few minutes, since everybody's doing it, and showcasing some of my items on the Etsy store. You know, now we have our Reiki healing bracelets. Y'all know y'all got to get y'all spiritual armor. You know, we got the citrine, we got the labradorite, and we got the black tourmaline. Y'all come on over to Stud Style Tarot, for real, y'all. Get y'all spiritual jewelry. Get your protection up against these spells, these ill intentions that people are sending you. The evil eye. Y'all already know I got my evil eye right here. Y'all see it on the bracelet rack. And I got a couple of newer items that I don't want to showcase yet, but it's going to be some new stuff that, you know, you got to see it on the Etsy store. I don't want to show y'all until it's on Etsy. So these items, as you can see, here go the evil eye. You know, this is an anklet and a bracelet set that you can get. But yeah, you need your spiritual protection, y'all. That's the new thing now, right? To see the jewelry that people are wearing on their wrists. So what we doing over here is giving y'all some of them crystals that not everybody necessarily is providing y'all, okay? So get your black tourmaline, your labradorite, and your citrine, y'all, at Stud Style Tarot on Etsy. Or now, actually, I'm going to have to change it to Stud Style, y'all, okay? So, for right now, if you go today, but I got to go on there today and change it to Stud Style. Y'all know who it is. Okay, after the commercial now, here we go. Back to the message. And for those of y'all, thank you again for liking the video when you walk in the building. Because that's how we should do, right? Like, just show love. You know, it don't hurt to give a like, even if you only here for 5 minutes. It's all about paying it forward, you guys. Really. So, this energy right here. Not the right time. I knew I did it again, y'all. I put these cards on the wrong deck, but see, I'm trying to see, there we go. This person who's in solitude, right? This person who's looking back at you and doing this magic behind the scenes in this magician energy. This person who's currently drinking themselves out of their mental agony, trying to escape a situation and feeling worried right now that maybe they can't escape. Is that why they doing the magic, Spirit? They can't get back, even with the black magic. Spirit is like, no, you can't say anything to the collective right now. Because I know y'all seen it. They going through that tower moment. Their castle is blowing up. Their foundation is rupturing. Because this is somebody who, they got a lot going on, collective. So they gonna come in confusing you and giving you mixed signals. Because this hard to read card says, you confuse me. You give me mixed signals. But I think this is gonna be this person and how they come in towards you. And this gonna be you talking about, no, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Divine feminine energy. Sorry, not sorry. Because you are enjoying this luxurious life here. You don't need those kind of problems, right? Somebody sending you mixed signals. Spirit already said now is not the right time. But this person is still trying to come back your way while they going through their shit. Let me say my prayer, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, Spirit, and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective, I just saw on Spirit Radio, Wasted. And then now Spirit is playing, when did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? Wow, that is powerful. Because I already know with this image right here of the divine feminine, running away from this person who's trying to escape a tower moment. See, right now, they over there drinking. You know, dealing with an addiction now, right? So this could be them in devil energy. You know, when you have addictions, you know, you have a devil energy on you. Obsession. Wow, look at, hey, you know what, y'all? I just found a card on the floor that I didn't know was on the floor. And it's in the reverse. Let's see what this card is, y'all. Oh, now that is deep. Soul tie in the reverse, y'all. Wow, I'm like, are there any more cards over here under my chair? There aren't. But collective. I'm like, how did I miss that card yesterday? Because it was meant for this message today. See how spirit works? You stop loving this person. You used to love them. But look at how they still holding on to you energetically. But you in the flesh. You see that? This is somebody who's holding on to you energetically. But the cord has been cut. Spirit is saying, this soul tie is no more. Because with this flamethrower energy at the bottom of this deck, this says divine protection. Ancient ancestral mysticism. Y'all hear that confirmation? You do have divine protection from this past energy who is hard to read. Wow. Ancient wisdom. It says twin flame royal lineage. Eternal love, light of Ra, immortal soul. You could be this immortal soul because you were the real twin, right? Somebody knowing now. Mailman, messenger, delivery, consistency, trust, communication, connection, unexpected news. Wow, we got the 333 over there. You see it, y'all? This is somebody who's thinking about sending you something. And it could be some unexpected news because they know that this soul tie just might be over with you. We did see that they were worried. They like, there's no way the collective gonna take me back. So then they started doing magic behind the scenes. That didn't work. So now they said, fuck it. I'm going to have to communicate. I'm going to have to say something. I'm going to have to make a move. Because they see you, collective. They see you not coming back. And they can't believe it. Oh my God, do y'all see this? There's still a player, collective. This is still somebody that is trying to come up with a strategy And it's a strategy to get you back. Remember, they're trying to escape something. So, I already called it out. I see obsession here on the card. This person is obsessed with you. This is somebody who refuses to let you go. Look how they hold on to this divine feminine energy here. But the cord is cut. Player. Potential games. Look at that drink right there on the table. Somebody still could be drinking. Still want to play a game with you. Still trying to tempt you. This is all about tempting you, collective. You see that with the temptation? But Spirit is already telling you they hard to read. They give you mixed signals. They're going to come in trying to still give you those mixed signals and try to confuse you. Ooh, there it is. It fell on the floor, y'all. Man, that's crazy. We have 2 cards that hit the floor. Thank you, Spirit. That's all I needed. Because there's the first card right there. Hot air balloon. This card says perspective, adventure, detachment, wonder, freedom, drifting, elevation. Coming out with lover's embrace, passion, unity, warmth, connection, intimacy, devotion, tenderness, bond. Spirit was telling me a couple of things with this lover's embrace. Collective, this is somebody who still thinks they're your lover. They still want to be your lover. And they trying to come in and maybe be warm to you now, tender, wanting intimacy with you. But you could be already on this hot air balloon. You're already gone. You've already elevated. You've already moved past this connection with that soul tie being in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, alignment, harmony, balance, flow, integration, purpose, unity, centeredness. Now you see we got the double confirmation of the unity. But I'm telling you, collective, I was getting many messages with that lover's embrace. I also was hearing Spirit say that you about to get a new lover that will be devoted to you, that will give you this intimacy, that you will have unity and a connection to. But with this alignment energy coming out at the bottom of the deck, I'm like, this is almost given with that divine protection that we saw earlier, the flame lighter or something like that, that the divine is balancing everything out. And this was part of the purpose for a cord to be cut with someone else, and you have a choice in lovers. You meeting someone else that you will integrate with, have harmony with, and that someone else is part of your purpose because you got into alignment with the centeredness energy. You got into alignment by loving on yourself, by leaving a past energy alone and focusing on you with that centeredness energy. When you freed yourself from that soul tie, that karmic soul tie is what I just heard. You freed yourself from that karmic soul tie, which is the reason why somebody's trying to do magic behind the scenes. In this magician energy, this dark magician energy. Remember the song said, when did you stop loving me? And when did I stop loving you? And now that I go back to Spirit Radio, we have insomnia playing. Y'all, somebody is having insomnia about this whole situation because they're trying to think of the right way to get you back, but there is no getting you back with that soul tie in the reverse. This person, see, we got the divorce. For this person that's hard to read, the contract is over. I can't make it up. This is somebody who sees you going on a whole new adventure without them and being detached. With the detachment, you're drifting away from them because you have a whole new perspective. This is somebody who's on demon time. Remember we saw the temptation, the player's card? Somebody's on demon time because they see you living this luxury life. That twin flame royal energy, but it says something else. Twin flame royal purpose. Like you stayed on the right path and went towards your purpose. And this is somebody, y'all, we can't make this shit up. They are in denial. Y'all see that? It's much easier to deny my feelings for you. See? This person is trying not to admit that they still have these feelings for you. But this contract is over. These are feelings that they never got a chance to tell you, that they now are left with, is what Spirit is saying. Wow. Somebody is feeling erased out of your life. I deleted everything that reminded me of you. And you probably did, collective. Because Spirit is telling you, you got to trust your intuition when it comes to this past energy. And the divine has been telling us for a long time now about this person doing spell work, about other people doing spell work, trying to get you out of here, trying to stop your destiny. Some of them were even trying to swap your destiny. Like, it's been a lot that these people have been doing behind the scenes. And you have drifted away from this whole mess. You have. By focusing on yourself. Come on, y'all. We have breaking point in the reverse. Wow. This is giving the you're over it energy. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. Coming out in the reverse. You're over it. There is no going back for you. You flying so high now in this hot air balloon. And you are free from this karmic cycle. Come through, spirit, with the freedom energy. Because you have erased someone out of your life. Wow. But you had to, though. You had to. Right, collective? When you discovered that you were worth so much more than what they were given. Right, collective? Thank you, Spirit, for the one card. Enough is enough. Come through, Spirit. Enough is enough. No more of the games, right? No more of the lies. Enough is enough. But collective, you saw that playing card. Make them prove it. Ooh-wee. Spirit ain't playing no games today. Make them prove it. Y'all see that? Because collective, you live in this luxury life. And what you don't need is someone coming in with negative energy. What you don't need is someone who's coming in to drain your good divine energy with their dark energy. Oh my God, we can't make it up. There's something in this liquor. Oh wait, now we got There You Go by Johnny Gill. You see how the songs are changing on us? There you go. While they over here drinking, once again. Still trying to figure out how to get back into your energy. But Spirit is not allowing them to come back. Your intuition is your protection. Because every time you get that text from a text me now, look, text now, number, it's them. Anytime, you see a fake profile showing up. Look how Spirit just made my phone light up when I said that. It's them. Spirit is giving you the heads up on everything. Even that mailman energy, y'all. Remember we saw the mailman? Somebody who's still trying to figure out how to connect to you. Because maybe they talking about they seeing the signs with that 333. Remember the 333 was on the card, y'all? Maybe they said they starting to see the signs. I mean, hello? Life is good for you. You blessed. You in that abundance energy. You walking in your God, goddess energy. There it is. See? Ooh, and that one fell. Wow. Spirit said, this person is a clout chaser. Ooh. Now, it fell in my lap in the reverse, y'all. Divine intervention. Wow. This card says, unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, saved just in time. In the reverse, this is somebody who's definitely not listening to their intuition. But Spirit is also letting you know that this is somebody who doesn't have the divine in their life. The universe stepping in. They said they trying to stop the universe from protecting you. And they want to change, this verdict is what I heard. Redirected paths in the reverse. This is somebody who's trying to change this verdict here of you being redirected. But they're operating on demon time, y'all. Because with the universe guiding, or was the universe stepping in? The universe has nothing to do with this person acting out, trying to come back your way. And it's because they're a clout chaser. They do anything for attention. Fame hungry. Desperate for followers. Anything for a like. Damn. Y'all see that? This is somebody who's seeing you booked and busy. Your productivity is high. This fall schedule. Now, why I say fall schedule? Maybe you have been busy, and maybe it started this fall. But it says full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. So see, you ain't got time to be wasting with this person who's trying to chase you. This is somebody that's doing anything for attention, collective. So, watch out. This is a warning. Make them prove it. See, this is Spirit saying, don't go easy on somebody. Man, look at all these cards coming out in the reverse. Now we have it landing on this clout chaser. It's the broken promises card in the reverse. Now this is somebody who wants to come in and fulfill a promise to you. This says disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. In the reverse. This is somebody who's going to try to come in and tell you the things they said they didn't mean it. All the stuff they were saying about you, they didn't mean it. Ooh, spiritual burp when I say that. And they also want to try to gain your trust again. They want to get your trust back. They now want to come in and work on this commitment with you because they went somewhere else and they were disappointed over there. They weren't happy with the person they chose over you. But you're over it. This is somebody who maybe want to come in to gaslight you, collective. With the gaslighted energy at the bottom of the deck, it says reality distortion, emotional manipulation, questioning sanity, You're imagining things. Wow. So see, this past person who could have their reality distorted here, they are still coming in with emotional manipulation. They are. And we remember we seen what was it, y'all? Well, we definitely saw the temptation, the obsession, energy coming through. And it was the card about you giving me mixed signals. Remember, you confuse me, and it was you running from this person. That thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. That was the card that I was pulling, y'all. Y'all see how I had to really go back, but I can't remember what that card said on the top, but it was that energy. This person is coming in to give you mixed signals, which is this emotional manipulation here. They're coming in to confuse you. Spirit is saying, dang, I wish I knew what that card was. I'm going to have to go back and look, because that's the one thing I can't see now. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Energy vampires. We cannot make it up. Do y'all remember when I started talking about people draining your energy in the very beginning of this video? Here it is right here. This person that is an energy vampire, y'all. Bottom of the deck. And this could be you learning your lesson, right? You've learned your lesson when it comes to this person, which is the whole reason why you're on that hot air balloon. But y'all, hang on one second. I have got to see what that card said. It's killing me. Okay, y'all, the card said hard to read. You see there? This person who's still hard to read. They gonna come in trying to act like they wanna still hold this promise to you. They still want to get your trust back. They talking about, what they said before doesn't mean anything now. Like, they didn't mean any of the things that they were saying about you. But this is somebody who's an energy vampire, y'all, and you know it. You know they're an energy vampire, which is why it says lessons learned. You learned a very valuable life lesson when it came to this energy vampire. And sometimes when we see this life lesson, when somebody's learned a lesson, that's the Hierophant energy. You could be embodying the Hierophant right now. Hierophant energy. Having wisdom. Now it says wisdom gain. I can't make it up. Look, I didn't even read the card. I said you have wisdom. It says wisdom gain. Completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. This is your energy all day long. You're standing in that Hierophant. Could even be, High Priestess. Because if you're a masculine energy, we gotta, or if you're a feminine energy, you have to take it how it resonates. When we see the Hierophant, you could be embodying, the Hierophant right now at this time, because you've learned your lesson. You know, you've gained your wisdom and you're moving on from this person. I'm just curious. Spirit is telling me just to look. Retirement goals, energy. Wow, it says long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. Are people seeing you as retirement goals, collective? You living the dream, huh? You out here living your best life because you focused on yourself. You healed yourself. You became one with the universe. You became balanced and got your chakras in alignment. Once you erased this clout chaser out of your life, collective. That's what this is giving right here. And Spirit is saying, because you did that, you have a new love coming in. You do. This person was doing too much behind the scenes, trying to manifest you, trying to get you back. See, this is somebody who is in this Seven of Swords energy, y'all. Deception and envy. Bottom of the deck. Solitude. Now, we got that energy the other day in the last read, that this person could be in solitude. Or this could be you in solitude. Still in hermit mode. Because we have the 9 card. It says the number 9 here. You could still be in solitude right now. But I'm really kind of feeling like Spirit is telling us that maybe this person wants to come in towards you after you've been in solitude, collective, connecting to the divine, to be deceptive, and they're still envying you on the low. Okay, Spirit, I see them. We got 3 cards, y'all. Truth. Look, judgment. That's the judgment card, y'all. Followed by, wow, death. Look, that's the 13 card, but it says transformation. Followed by, wow, 4 of Swords. So that is you still healing, resting and rejuvenating your energy after going through this transformation, which is somebody's judgment, right? For this connection to be over and you to be somebody different now. Like, you guys are not on the same frequency at all. They don't have a connection to the universe. They're not listening to their intuition at all. They don't listen to that inner voice in their head because they have too many. With this mental conflict energy, we definitely see 2 minds. This is somebody who's in 2 minds right now. And I just heard good versus evil. Woo! That's the 2 of Swords energy. You know, and in the tarot, the 2 of Swords could also be access denied. They're being blocked. You know, this could be somebody, we did see it earlier, mental conflict. They're in denial. They cannot believe that this contract is over, that you've really erased them out of your life. They just can't believe it. And they're in mental conflict. But they're still trying to be deceptive and sneaky, trying to get back into your energy. But this person on this picture, as you can see, is raising the mask up, but still wearing it. So that could be spirit letting us know you see who they are. You see their true colors. You know who they really are. And they're coming in being deceptive. And they're envious of you. Wow. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Patience and planning. Energy. Now, I just heard Spirit say, I heard temporary pause. But this pause is because the divine is at play right now. You know, like things are, you know, this person is going through karma, this judgment, so that they can learn their lesson. They're reaping what they've sown because it was divinely orchestrated to happen that way with the judgment. This person is trying to be patient and trusting the process, that even though this cord has been cut and you have traveled on already, elevated, and started a whole new adventure, this is somebody who still feels like y'all can come into harmony still. Which could be that delusion, right? The confusion. You know, probably the reason why Spirit is like, make them prove it. Because they coming in still being hard to read. But it's because they're an energy vampire. They're still in their devil energy. They're obsessing over you right now. It's like you're obsessing, but at the same time, you're envious. Obsessing over your life now. Obsessing about being in your life. Obsessing about getting the attention. Or at least some of the attention that you get, because they a clout chaser. Maybe that's why this person gives mixed signals, because they really want to be just like you, copying your energy, but realizing they can't fake it till they make it. Okay, Spirit gave us a card that landed on the death and transformation, enough is enough, and energy vampires. Wow. We got the moving on in the reverse. 6 of Swords, energy in the reverse. We keep getting it, y'all. This is somebody who doesn't want you to leave. They want you to come back. But you're over it. Breaking point in the reverse. You're over it. Enough is enough. You said, I'm done playing games with you. And because you're standing in your power, this is a tower, y'all. But I promise it was divinely orchestrated to happen this way, in order for this person to learn a lesson. Situational single. I think this is Spirit saying, this is you choosing to be single right now. Temporary loneliness. Choosing solitude. Waiting for better. Not settling. You see there? Situational single. You choosing to be to yourself. So that was you in solitude. But just because you in solitude don't mean you by yourself, collective. And I think that's what somebody is learning as they try to do the magic. And the magic ain't working. See, this is somebody who sees you in this, wow, this is Eight of Wands energy. It says accelerated motion. You're moving on. You're moving forward with them Eight of Wands. And this is you. Empress energy right behind that. Eight of Wands. You are out of here. But it looks like this person is watching you, right? With the accelerated motion. And I'm telling you, those Eight Wands, it also gives energy being sent. You know, the Eight Wands is also communication. Somebody that wants to talk, right? In that Eight of Wands, we've seen that. They want to talk, but they're doing spell work to try to get you to talk. They want you to reach out to them. They don't want to be the one to make the first move. But see, with that mailman energy, this could be somebody that is still going against the grain to send you something. And that could be Spirit valid, what is it? Confirming that with that mailman. Remember we saw the mail, like they still trying to send you something as they watch you move on like the star that you are. And we see this chasing energy coming up. Somebody that wants to chase you. They're in pursuit of you. But they're toxic. Toxicity. This looks like a spider on this flower. Trying to build his web on the flower. I don't know. But collective, this is somebody who now wants to come in and chase you. Spirit, can you give me a closing message for the collective? You know what? We got the Bluff card in the upright and crossing. This is somebody who's still wearing that mask. They're bluffing. They're pretending. But saying that they've come to some realizations. Saying that they're having an awakening. Saying that now they understand. Or that could be you, right, collective? You having the realization that you know this person is wearing the mask. This looks like you holding the light, you being of the light. And oh yeah, you're holding the light in this picture. And you understand that this person is coming in hard to read because they're wearing that mask. This is somebody, collective, that Spirit is saying could be trapped or could be trying to trap you, trying to get you stuck because they're obsessed with you. We can't make it up. And that's why they want to come in to apologize. Oh, I see, Spirit. So this person is trying to hold you captive. They don't want anyone else to have you. Isn't it funny how I seen that spider on the chaser card? Somebody trying to trap you. They trying to get you tied down to them. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. But they're wearing a mask, okay, collective? Spirit is really trying to give you the warning with this message. Somebody seeing you as this beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This is someone who's trying to come in to play on your good energy. I see you being this butterfly here on the picture. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. I'm telling you, Spirit be coming in right on time with those confirmations, right? This person is still wearing that mask, collective, but seeing you as this beauty. And that could be them that had the realization, right? They could be having the realization, but they still coming in wearing the mask. Which is why Spirit said enough is enough. Enough of the shenanigans. But it's because they're in devil energy, collective, saying that now they adore you and they're infatuated with you. But they're obsessed is what it is. And they coming in being a clout chaser, collective. Okay? You've done way too much work on yourself, getting into alignment with the universe. And now, because of that, you will have multiple choices. You will. But, wow. Here we go again with balance. Harmony, stability, equilibrium, peace, moderation, self-control, duality, karma. This is somebody who sees you now having multiple options. And trying to say they're your yang, right? To the yin. Saying they want to come back and get into balance. Maybe the scales are being balanced for you right now with this balanced energy because karma is being served. You see how we have multiple? Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. So karma is being served and the scales are being balanced. And Spirit is giving you multiple choices now because we already saw it earlier and it's back out again. This is somebody who's coming in to gaslight you. And you see gaslight, back burner, pressure, heated intensity, boiling anger, tension. This is somebody who's getting upset because you got all these options now. you have choices now. This is somebody who wanted to have options in the past. They wanted diversity. They wanted alternatives. They like variety. But now you have that. And that's the scales being balanced. You having a choice in lovers now. And you will get a soulmate that's going to come in and match you. That's going to come in and be devoted to you. This past person is still on demon time. Collective. Oh my God. Spirit told me to take this card and see what was behind it. Look at this, y'all. The player. This person is still in this player energy. And the card behind the player is online dating. So this player may still be online dating, but trying to trap you. Collective, run for the hills. I mean, we already know that you're protected from this person, but stand in your power, because they not coming in the right energy, okay? Continue to use your intuition as your protection and stand in your Hierophant energy, because you've learned this lesson already. Okay? Till the next time. Y'all be good to each other. So much love and light. Namaste.